Box here. Let's go ahead and rank theme teams. We're going to do it in tiers from S to E, A, hate you. And we're going to go down the list. All right, first up on it, right into it. San Francisco 49ers. Doing well IRL and doing well for a theme team. Just overall. So basically what I'm going to do is, like, there's obviously players that you can add to your squad. The Todd Gurley's, the JJ Watts, the guys that you get across the board for every single squad. We're not going to include that, right? So obviously the overalls will go down. So, like, basically everybody's halfback will be better than this. You know, don't get me wrong, it's going to happen. But these are just like if you played on the Niners type of theme team rankings. Ooh, it looks kind of dark in here right now. Offensive line, really two solid players, and then maybe you want to substitute. And we're just doing like pure theme teams. Obviously 50-50 is different, 25. There's a lot of options to do and how you want to do your theme teams. Everybody's got their own rules. But the Niners and the rules that we're going, just pure Niners, looks insane. Looks actually crazy, cracked out. Every position's got a really good card in it. One of the best theme teams. We're starting it off the bat. This is easily S tier for me. Where are you at, Niners? Show yourself. I am blind. Maybe I should just go by this order instead across the board. Somebody's probably laughing at me right here. All right, so this one goes all the way to the top. That one's going to be hard to beat. I'll say that right now. We might have peaked early on, which, you know, just like me in high school, it happens. Okay, so Cleveland. Wait, no, Chicago. Sorry. I get my C's mixed up, and that's why I was a terrible pirate. So, left guard, right tackle, both good. Maybe you want to sub out the left tackle center. Jimmy Graham's insane. One of the best tight ends in the game, if not the best tight end. Him and Julius have the tight end number 1, 2, and there's a few others to be fair, but Allen Robinson is good. DJ Moore, Jeffrey's great, especially with the theme team bonuses. Fields is not good. Cordell Patterson's great. They even got Mostert and Foreman as backups. I really like that Cordell card. He's not as heavy as he used to be in those games. Free safety. Chuck Howley's okay as a user with the boosts. We falter a little bit of the DB spots. And for theme teams and stuff right here, I do feel like the DBs, wide receivers, are the most important spots. So the Chicago Bears are in the BC category for me, especially with no quarterback there. I'm going to throw them down to C because I think quarterbacks, obviously, just like IRL, are the most important positions in the game. We're up here to Bengals with the new Anthony Munoz this week, and I really love the left tackle gameplay, of course, that we did on Twitch. Irv Smith is fine, I guess. Chad is a little long in the tooth. You get an upgrade. Receivers aren't great. Your quarterback sucks. Running back sucks. Defense, oof. Bengals, you're right here. Bengals. I'm gonna go EA hates you. Just because, you know, Jamar Chase, it's only been a few promos, but Jamar Chase should have a higher card than that. And 90 overall is okay, but that needs to happen. That needs to be better. All right, Bills. What's up with Buffalo? New York's only team is looking solid on the roster right here. Josh Allen, that card came out. He was the best in the game, but now a little long in the tooth. I do like his unstoppables. Your receivers are good, though. I don't mind those two. Gilmore, you know, obviously with the boost, is one of the better receivers in the game. Your safeties have been a strength of your IRL team for years, but your MUT team is kind of dying. Josh Allen might be the best user in the game, so that's a W for the theme team. So overall, like, dude, like right here across the board between your linemen and your DBs, I love it. Okay, I really do love the pieces of this. I think the Bills have phenomenal. Like, I think the pieces are great. The overall team, maybe it's got some holes, but I think the Bills are one of my favorites. It will be one of my favorites that we finish this. I'm going to put them at A tier just because they have the great players in the positions that you need the difference makers in MUT, right? DB, wide receiver, okay? We're not going to rank hybrids, harvest, zero chill. Zero chill is the best theme team in the game, but they're boring, and they're going to do that every single promo, it feels like. So I don't really necessarily like the promo-specific theme teams, but they are there. All right, Broncos. Guard, fine. Shannon Sharp is right up there with Julius Thompson. You're like, dude, your two tight end sets are outrageously good. Mims is fine. Sutton, they killed that Sutton card. That is just ugly. Jerry Jeudy is not great. Joe Cool is one of the better quarterbacks in the game. You also have Dangerous if you prefer him instead. If you want the current day player. Your defense is looking nice, though. Really nice. Yeah, defense hard carries the Broncos. And so do their tight ends. The Broncos, they're A tier for me. The Broncos were the best like theme team for a little bit there. And they've been fine lately, but they're a little bit behind the 8 ball. The Browns, they got Joe T. Wow, they actually like you just run this like stock offensive line. Maybe you worry about an 85 overall. And Njoku's good though. OBJ, he was like super nice. I remember how expensive he was when he first came out. Joe Cool, Mostert, fast, Cooper fine. Defense, he's aight as a lurk artist. But you just got Walls? McNeil, Emerson? Your corners are fantastic? Dang, this feels like an A to B tier type of team. I'm going to go A tier for the Browns, too. Oh, I hope I'm not going to have too many A tiers. Because that is nice. Okay? We then have the Bucks. The Bucks stops here. You got Gronk, one of the better tight ends in the game, of course. Right up there with the other ones that I've mentioned. Julio, Le'Veon, Baker's not great, so your quarterback suffers. That alone is going to take you down a notch. I think overall, like, this is like, it feels like, obviously, you know, Sherman's a superstar, Mike Evans is incredible, but you have to have earned them. There's no way of getting him otherwise. I think this is like really solid throughout, but I'm kind of missing. No, dude, they got crazy good playmakers. I'm missing the quarterback here. This is clearly an A squad too. I think I'm screwing up, dude. All these teams are really good. This is hard doing it live. I think he's done a pretty decent job balancing theme teams from looking through it. Arizona Cardinals, Trey McBride. Okay, not good there. Your offensive line is solid. Great receivers. Dobbs isn't good. James is fine. Defense, Tillman's nice. Reddick is good pass. Oh, they got JJ also. Even though JJ's technically on every single theme team, they do technically get him for this exercise where other teams wouldn't. Man, this is a B squad to me. I like the Cardinals though. I really do. Highly competitive squad right there, especially with the extra bonuses that you can add on to it from just like everybody. Offensive line looks really nice here for the Chargers. This is not good. This is terrible. And then your defense, you got Keenan Allen, Crows along in the yeah, you got like a couple good cards. This to me, the Chargers look like a D tier squad. Just like, I mean, IRL, they just fired their coach, right? So the theme team sucks, and that's why the coach got fired. That's how things happen in MUT. Sorry. If it happens in the video games, it happens in real life. This is basically a remake of the 1980s hit classic, The Running Man. Wait, that was the early 90s. That was like 91. Let's just go Tron, obviously. Let's not make a double joke on top of it. Just finish off the joke normally, Fox. You're stretching people's patience thin. Tyreek Hill. He's also on the Dolphins squad, which probably looks a little bit better than this offense. Also, IRL looks a little bit better. Yeah, nothing really else to write home there on offense. Pacheco's got deep out for 2, but, dude, it's crazy how bad DBs play when they're only 5'10". Like, dude is terrible. Like, he'll swat for the ball and he'll miss. It's just so frustrating when they're that long. So, Chiefs, for how good they are IRL, not good in the game. Not good right now. They do have one of the most powerful cards in the game. The issue is he also goes on the Zero Chill theme team with the Zero Chill strat bonus. So, why would you have a Chiefs for Tyreek when you could just chem him up a lot easier through other things? Okay, so now we have the Colts. The Colts. Marshall Faulk. I don't hear a lot of people talk about Marshall Faulk, probably because he was so expensive. But one of the best pure runners in the game. Obviously, a great receiver, too. Phillip Rivers is fine, but I don't think he doesn't get set feet lead if memory serves correctly, so that's not great. Good Gilmore, good Wayne, good. They do 3 really good receivers. I like all of them. They're all studs. DBs aren't great though, but you do have 10 Hendricks, and Hendricks is insanely long, and he will absolutely surprise opponents out there with that length. So this is overall a pretty good squad. I'm gonna put it in the B category for me. It's bordering on A though. I really like the Colts. This might be bordering on A. I think I'm going to stick it in B just because Rivers isn't good. Rivers was not great for me. Jaden Reed, we're on the Commanders now. Andre Reed, Adrian Peterson. Ooh, no. This squad might be ruined by quarterback. And obviously, you know, they don't have, like, superstars here. Andre's really good. Troy Vincent, Deion Sanders, DRC. Yeah, this one to me, this would be like outside of quarterback, like even this would be like a C plus, but with the quarterback they have right now, that's a D. That is a D. That won't get a degree. That's gonna fail you out of school, yo. You guys should stop playing video games so much. Now what are we on? The Cowboys. The Dallas always seems to get cards. Like throughout the whole year, it feels like Dallas have gotten a bunch of cards. Yeah, like all five, they have like 90 plus, 590 plus receivers. A lot of options there. Dak and Troy there. Zeke, I guess they don't have, I don't know why Pollard hasn't gotten upgraded much. So overall, Cowboys offensive line looks kind of weird, not great. Jake Ferguson's not incredible right there. Darren Woodson gets the best ability on defense in the game. The problem is his card is just annoying to use. Too tall, great DBs. So, oh, you can put Bland out. They got Bland at CB4. This is outrageous. This is a really good squad. Cowboys are like maybe a Dak away, like a better quarterback away from being S tier for me. Damn, this might be S tier. I really like their skill positions. That's an S tier for me. Yeah, Cowboys are right there. They have holes at positions that aren't really like, incredibly important in Madden. Offensive line, defensive pass rusher are just okay there, but they should be getting much better pass rushers here soon. The Dolphins. Thomas, insanely good with those boosts. Hollins, even though it's Mac Hollins, really good card with the boost. Carter, insane. Tyreek Hill, fastest guy in the game. Frank Gore's fine. Mostert, Williams, Dan the Man's a good quarterback. I don't see a lot of Dan the Man's out there. Maybe because he's a statue, but good abilities on whoa. Okay. Some holes here at corner, but I think this is an S tier. I think this is an S tier team at the moment. With the difference makers you can put out here for the Dolphins, their wide receivers. Is Dan good enough to carry them in S tier? I think he is. I truly do. I think the Dolphins team looks really nice right now. Philadelphia Eagles. Now MUT.GG's got this rated as a 90 overall. Michael Vick and Jalen Hurts. Ooh, mwah. Even your freaking field goal holder will be insanely fast and good. I love the receivers. I don't like the running back. But obviously, like I said, Todd Gurley. I forgot how insane this defense is. The only problem with this defense is how expensive this is. Nolan Smith. Look at dog. That is the only problem with the Eagles theme team. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man. Eagles are S tier. Do I have too many S tiers? Do these things compete with the Eagles? Do I have to reevaluate downward? Just because the Eagles, I feel like, set a new standard. I mean, the Eagles are 1, right? Eagles, move you to 1. I wasn't planning on ordering these things. But yeah, Eagles look insane. All right, Falcons. We know they got Vic, right? We know they got Vic. Mac Hollins again, Julio Jones, so 2 good receivers. Kyle Pitts, he was the best tight end for a long time. I was running this guy a wide receiver, tall, lengthy, and with a theme team boost, he does get up to 92 speed, so that's right there with the best tight ends in the game. Good offensive lineman. And then obviously the natural Todd Gurley. Michael Vick, I really like. I think set league's the most powerful ability in the game, but Howard Masters is good on its own too. Defense is kind of letting me down here. Their safeties suck. Too good, not great corners. Actually, Samuel's like a flat zone KO guy though. I don't like that. I think Falcons go to C tier for me. All right, next up, the Giants. They just got Everson Walls. Their interior's good. Waller was great, but that was months ago. Dang, this team is bad. Barkley's really good. Argument for best, second best running back in the game behind Todd Gurley. D tier. D tier for me. I don't like that team. Jacksonville. Solid pieces. I talked about my love for Julius Thomas. Shall I compare you to a summer day? No, I shall not. We are not here. I'm not old Bill Shakespeare on the microphone today. T-Law. Wait, I kind of forgot about T-Law. What abilities he gets. Does he get set? Oh, he does. Okay. So I immediately re-love T-Law. Love him. A-Rob's good. Jimmy Smith was one of the best receivers in the game for a bit. Obviously a little long in the tooth, but I think he'd still be dangerous on the theme team. So actually kind of a plucky offense right there. Your corners and linemen are really mid. Your defense is, I feel like it's a step below most defenses, but I feel like I can compete though. I mean, these are 90s to 92s with some 89s at it. It definitely can compete, okay? I'll say that. It can compete, but where does oh man. So I said, a plucky O with a defense that can compete is like B tier. Let's go B tier. I like T-Law enough to put him at the B tier. Next up, the Jets. Jets, Jets. Dude, do you guys hear Rodgers might be coming back? You got like medically cleared? That would be insane. That would truly be insane. But this team is certainly the opposite of insane. Unless insane means bad. I don't know why some words mean bad, some mean good. English, it's a lexicon I just don't get. But, reminds me of the time I got conned by a guy named Lex. But that was the last time I listened to podcasts. This team sucks. Jets is really bad. I remember How the Mighty Have Fallen. This theme team a few years ago was just the bee's knees. Is my microphone in the shot? Oh man, is that annoyed you guys all time? Dang, my bad. Sorry about the microphone being in the shot that long. Reminds me of the time I went to New York and got shot for a commercial. Ended up coming out in Japan. That's why I'm very big in Japan. Like you guys, if you guys are ever in Japan, you'll see pictures of me everywhere. Gut Fox is huge over there. Okay, anyways, Matthew Stafford. I think he's got set feet lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, he does. Obviously, I love the card then. I think these receivers, I said plucky for the last team. I'll say above average. I think the whole team is a bunch of like really decent, like up-to-date cards. Lions theme team, this is kind of a shock. I don't love your tight end, obviously. That sucks. And Barry Sanders, I don't know why they made him so bad. I'd probably start Adrian Peterson over him, but Barry Sanders, maxed out's okay. Dang. Stafford and the Lions? Are they A tier? Let me look at this again. The only thing I want to knock them on, I love the offensive line as the tight end. Dang, it's like they don't have the difference makers though. They don't have like the 93s that other teams have had. But dude, the 92 Branch, CD, McNeil, Megatron, NTL. I guess you can say their pass rushes suck, but Campbell's one of the better users in the game. Boyd is underrated. I think I'm keeping them there. Even though they don't got like the 93s and 94s, I think that's like really nice. All right, next up on the list. What we got? After the Lions, we're on the Packers. The Packers, they're NFC North rivals who recently got the vetoed. Just like that one bill I put in front of the president. Never mind. The first two options I went to were both really either terrible joke or just cancelable. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Jordan Love's season. Terrible. This team, outside of this. Ooh, Douglas came out today. Is great. I love Bakhtiar's 1 AP inside stuff. Gary's a nice edge. Clay Matthews fine there. Ooh, okay. So you got 3 edges for 2 spots. And 1 CB. And then I like your interior. So you got a good D-line. Is this C or D? I think it's actually here. I think because Jordan Love sucks. I think because your offense is so bad. I think EA hates you. Yeah, I'm gonna go those. I'm gonna go. That's definitely worse. Ah, dang, that might be in the Jets category. Nah, I think that's one step down for the Jets. All right, next up. Panthers. Sweet Carolina. Okay, I won't swing. Oh, this is bad. Okay, all right. Packers might take a step up. Wait a second. Wait a second. They both got Rasul. Peppers. So they got 2 edges. They got Chin on this squad. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go down there. That's a really bad squad, too. All right. New England. Bad IRL this year. Bad enough to get a Hall of Fame coach fired. That's wild. Who'd have thought Tom Brady hard carried? Even though Tom Brady got hard carried by his defense. Weird. Weird. I never really saw Tom Brady out there at strong safety, but he must have been. This is terrible, obviously, since he is terrible. I professed my adoration for the Cordell Patterson card earlier in this video. Gilmore Moss is still nice. For a free card, he's been pretty cool. Gronk. I like your left tackle, right guard there. Your defense has got some nice pieces. I do like the DBs. I don't like the safeties. I guess I put Revis at free safety. You know, that could play. That dog can hunt. I don't think it's very high, but I would put the Patriots here in the C tier. I mean, Mac Jones might even bring it down to D tier, but I'm going to leave it in the C tier. I think it's okay. That might be a mistake, but I think it's okay. The Raiders. Man, I really would not want to use Mac Jones online. Okay, D tier. Mac Jones alone. Patriots are Mac Jones alone, D tier. But yeah, all you have to do is replace one guy and he moves up. That squad easily moves up categories. Wait a second. Who am I on? I'm on the Raiders. I was confused for a second. There's no better Raiders quarterback than this? Really? Mariota 84 is their best. Okay, I like most of the squad. Obviously not here, but I like most of the squad. Tight end sucks, but everything except for quarterback. And then on defense, Ronnie, DRC. Yeah, that's not bad. If you got the Pacheco cards, then you can't buy it. Pacheco's nice still with his height. Hobbs is really fast. Howie Long. Yeah, I think this is a nice squad, but the quarterback kind of kills it. So it's probably like probably B tier, but I'm going to go, the quarterback knocks it down a tier. I'll put it there. All right. Might even be similar level of Patriots as far as... Let's just leave it. Okay, next up. What am I on? Rams? All right. Rams. Nothing. Okay, now we're looking good. Offensive line, who cares, right? Gerald Everett, not great. But man, your receiving threats, love them. Your DBs are okay. I like your pass rush, too. So outside of safeties and O-line, the Rams are a good squad. I think this is like A-tier level for me. Yeah, I think that's A-tier. With the natural Todd Gurley. The 3 times Todd Gurley, too. All right. We now have the Ravens. The other R word. Dude, I don't know. For a team that's been in existence for 8 years, the Ravens always have, they're always getting a ton of cards. I am super jealous. This guy is trash. To be fair, he won a Super Bowl. But he got such a good card. Kyle Hamilton. Wow. Neon Dion. Okay, you don't have a CB2 or 3. But I love the Ravens squad. I don't love the Ravens, but their theme teams always seem to be stacked. This is an A squad. I don't think it's S tier for me. I think the thing that's missing in S tier is CBs and then maybe them offensive linemen a little bit. Yeah, I think the CBs is what kind of knocks it down from S tier to me, but it's dang close to S tier. It's man, I kind of want to put it in S tier. With Joe Cool, but your receivers are terrible. Your defense is awesome. I'm gonna leave it in S tier. I actually really like that squad. All right, Saints. The Aints. Eesh. 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 Ooh. This is an EA hates you situation. Yeah, there's like okay cards there, but EA hates you. That's a bottom rung squad. Seahawks. Love Graham. Love Olsen. Offensive line is usable outside of... I don't know if I'd like the 82. Your receivers are not top tier, but they are there. Warren Moon, if you can handle Hot Route Master, right? That's what we were using on Warren Moon. Yeah, Hot Route Master Moon. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we have Julian Love, Tariq Woolen, Sherman. Okay. This is an A squad to me. This is an A squad. Overall, very competitive. Very nice. Hot Route Master quarterback. Next up, my Pittsburgh Steelers. No biased. Washington. How much did it go for? I got to buy this card. 632-ish. I hate this. They gave us 2 comp pass players. I had to buy them both. Well, I actually sold my Pickens. Sold them before it crashed in price. So I haven't had them for a while. Offensive line, I like the 2 in the middle. Le'Veon Bell's nice. We got like, dude, they gave the Steelers all running backs. Allen Robinson's good. Michael Vick, he's aight too. He's not a set feet league guy though. I love Palomalu. Benton's got literally 0 pass rush moves, but he's like got 70 power moves as his best pass rush move. TJ's really cool though. Porter's a little slow. Man. I think this is a D. It's better than EA hates you because we got like a bunch of running backs that like we can put like 1 or 2 of these guys at receiver, like Le'Veon Bell in our slot, James Conner right there, then run with Jalen Warren. And we got a quarterback, a High Route Master quarterback. So not a Steffi Lee on a quarterback, but we got a High Route Master. And then we have like a couple cool splash cards. And some 92s, 94 Troy. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put that in D tier. I really will. I think maybe I can even raise that to C tier. Little bias in there, but we'll raise that to C tier. We're the fighting Steelers. Larry Tunzel. Their bookend that's playing really well. Well, I mean, their offensive line's been, like, not great, but the way they designed their offense has worked out really well. I don't like a lot of these cards. They're solid, but they're not, like, superstars at the current moment. Same with their defense. J.J. Watt, edge threat and double nothing. He's all right. I like Will Fork. Rankin's aight. Mario Williams is pretty good. Maybe a little on the slow side. Derek Stingley's nice. So the Texans, I'm going to go C tier for them too. I think this is okay. Okay? I think it's okay. Titans. Terrible tight end. Your quarterback is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry doesn't get... I think Will Levis is straight up a better quarterback than Derrick Henry. They didn't give him any good abilities. No High Route Master, no set feet lead, just vibes. So... I'll go Will Levis with set feet lead. Julio Jones, great. Josh Reynolds, okay. Adrian Peterson, okay. Moss, still I'd still put great in the Moss in the great category still with the theme team boosts. Defense, it's all right across the board. Nothing like to write home about, but I think you won't go too hard on the Titans theme team. So the Titans, I think, are a B tier for me. I'll put them there. I'm good with that. I remember the Titans this time. Sometimes I forget them. And then the last, but maybe least, Vikings, Cordarrelle. His love has been thrown out there on the interwebs by me for a few times. Receivers are solid. Tarkenton isn't. Dobbs isn't. Cross is kind of tall. I didn't love his card, though. Jaron Curse I did like a lot. Defense is pretty terrible. But... If you're a Brian Flores, you can make it work. I'm going to put them in the C category. All right, so that is tier ranked all the theme teams. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. I enjoy reading your hateful comments. Let me know, did I misplace anybody? Did I misrank? Was I biased around the Steelers? That's it. Bye.